Welcome back, guys. We are finally back. Holy shit. It has been too long, guys. So yeah, welcome back. We got a good stream in store today. I'm gonna be mixing down one of my, not the very next Spotify release that's been shipped, but the one right after that. I believe it's gonna be coming out mid-May, and this is a track that I've been so excited to like really put the final touches on. You know, we're gonna really be polishing it, mixing it, mastering it today. It's gonna be good, man. It's gonna be so good. But yo, real quick, what we are listening to right now is my most recent release. It's called Reminiscence. Nice little jazzy banger for you guys. But yeah, man, I was gone longer than I wanted to be. I was like traveling for like a week, so I was expecting that I was just gonna have 1 week off. And then as soon as I got home, I came down with COVID. Probably picked it up on the road. You can probably tell I'm still a little sick, but but you know, I didn't want another week to go by without streaming. So, and honestly, I'm bored to tears sitting in my house watching HBO. So, anyways, so here we are, guys. And yeah, I'm this one that we're mixing today, I've been listening to this demo for a long while. So I'm like, it's time to get this all polished up. So yeah, you guys know where to find me. I am TapDaddy on all platforms. We're at 57,000 monthly listeners. That is kind of crazy. It's kind of been swelling upwards ever since I released my recent album, Return to Earth. So yeah, if you haven't checked out the new album yet, yeah, please do. Go check it out. It's just an absolute banger of a jazzy kind of space-themed album. It's really, I don't know, really glad that's out as well. Anyways, let's dive into things today. I'll let you guys go check out all the releases, all of the good stuff on your own. Let's pause that. Let's get into Ableton. And let's give this our first listen through. I want to show you guys what we are working on today. All right, let's just hear it. I need to hear where this is at. But yeah, hey Signature, how's it going, man? It's good to see you, dude. Here, I'm gonna get my mic down so that it's a little bit closer to the music and we can all turn our headphones up. There we go. Boy, this is actually pretty quiet. You know what I might do? I might just turn the overall volume of stream up. Yeah, let me do that. We're gonna get our levels right first. That's a little bit better, right? A little bit. God, this is gonna be a fun one to mix down. Let me see if I can get live up anymore. No, that's maxed. All right. And you know what? We're going to even have to turn it down in Ableton even more because we need to give ourselves some headroom. This stream's going to be very quiet today. I'm sorry, guys. God, this song makes me so happy, though. Like, this is just such lovely stuff. Nice and jazzy. I agree, man. Dude, Signature, I've been sitting on this demo forever. I'm like so ready to get this out. I need a really good name though. If you or anybody watching, if you guys think of good names for this, just lay them on me. I'm still in the naming process for this one. It's very like, I don't know, it's kind of a playing you out type beat. You know? Just so lovely. Kind of giving them their flowers type beat. Okay, so max peak is minus 0.11. All right, let's take all of this. We're going to try to give ourselves about 6 decibels of headroom. So all of this. And you can see there's a lot of tracks I kind of need to clean up here. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That seems good to me. That should put us at about minus 6 decibels for max peak value. Let's get rid of... This guy is empty. Any of these empty tracks that don't have anything. Just to kind of keep things tidy. This guy has got nothing. Okay, we should be good now. All right, now let's see where we're at volume-wise, and I might still be trying to turn this up. Yeah, I feel like it's just like so quiet. I want to turn it up in stream a little bit. Thing is, it's kind of maxed out. Yeah, I've kind of got it like turned up as loud as possible in a lot of pretty much... Oh wait, pass through. Here we go. Oh, here we go. This is gonna be much better. Okay. Getting this up a little bit of live mixing. Here we go. Okay. This is at a much better level, I think. Well, it's a little bit better. God, this is just so lovely. All right. There we go. A little bit louder, too. Now I can get my mic up. All right. Test, test, test. We'll put me about here. Cool. Man, so... I'm also just kind of thinking of this mix before we really go crazy diving into this. This is in a really good spot. Meaning, I don't want to get too transformative in the mix, right? Honestly, I think what we're trying to do is like clean it a little bit as best we can. Put ourselves in a really good position for when we eventually master it and really squeeze all of this together with some compression. Okay, so let's just hear it one more time. I'm gonna save live set as. We're gonna call this mix V1. Okay. And you know, we'll probably be starting at the beginning, kind of working our way into the track. I like to kind of just work chronologically as I'm going through a mix. Okay. Oh, there was one production detail here. I want to, before we get too far into the mix, there was one thing that I have been thinking of before, I totally, completely solidify this track as is. This little walk right here. Something tells me that this could be made like way more flashy if we had a little bit of counterpoint. Boom, like basically right here, right here, right here, right here. Something counteracting all of these quarter notes. Thing is, what would it be? Let's get this sorted out before we really dive into the mixing. This is our last chance to like put any production details on here. So right now we've got string plucks and glockenspiel doing the same melody. Okay, so then what would be an interesting thing to counter that with? We could kind of go with a little bit of like flute stabs maybe. That might not be such a bad idea. Flute stabs or let's try flute stabs first, because that's the first thing that kind of came to my mind. Or I do have maybe another idea of like, there's this sort of like tape vibraphone. Do I have one of these out? We might just grab another because we're going to want to mix it a little bit differently anyways. Yeah, actually, I'm going to go sorry, I'm being indecisive. We're going to go augmented mallets, right? We're going to use this little like lo-fi vibraphone. It's called tape vibraphone, I believe. Oops, I'm not armed. Let's arm me. And let's also make sure that nothing else is armed. Here we go. Okay, we're good. Okay, so this... And of course, we'd have to like really turn this down to really get it to gel. We might even be turning these guys up a little bit. Let's just knock these up like 2 decibels. We can always bring them down. Let's go even further, another 2 decibels. Okay. Oh, maybe it doesn't need to be off the beat. Maybe it's more of like a skeleton of the melody that kind of like anticipates it. think that's it. I think that's it. That's actually pretty good. It's just enough kind of counterpoint stuff to make this a little bit more of an interesting section. I don't know. I've been listening to this demo for, weeks now, and I just felt like this little like quarter note melody just felt a little bit too plain. I wanted just like one more layer on there. Let's back it out for context. Oh my god, this is so lovely. All right, let's back this up to the beginning. Let's really dive into the mixing process. We did turn these up a little bit, and I think that was the right call even for the intro. Now, I do feel like this, the plucks, that needs to come up. You see, we did have 3 notes of that same tape vibraphone just over here. Let's keep these separate though. That's okay. It's okay that we have 2 instances of these. Make that a little bit more promising. This is the lead, I think. Let's have a look at our drums here. So we've got these drums. We haven't done really anything to these. These sound great dry. We're gonna not try to go like too crazy with them. We also have this layer of ride cymbal. Ride cymbal came up. There we go. We might even group these together just so we can treat all of these together as like just our drums, right? Since we have that one ride cymbal separated out. And it's because this isn't a one shot. It's part of the Splice Instruments plugin. Oh my gosh, I'm not logging in. We're just going to leave that be. So yeah, I'm basically going for the most foundational elements of this song first. So it's going to be, we're going to do the drums and then we're going to hop over to our bass and just make sure that we like it, that it's everything we want it to be. And just by working from the most foundational parts outwards, I think is kind of a smart way to tackle mix. Now, what do we want for these drums? Maybe like this tiniest smidge of compression. I'm almost thinking of using some tape compression. I want to just try this out, see how this feels. This oxide, is this gonna be enough to really and this also has a little bit of a hardware EQ on it. Yeah, I think that kind of brightens that snare a bit. And it makes that kick a little bit more pronounced. Yeah, this feels a little bit more vibrant. Next thing I kind of want to try here is like the tiniest splash of a room verb, but I don't want to get too carried away with that, right? You could totally shoot yourself in the foot here, you know? Playing around with room verbs on your drums might totally just mess up the vibe. But a little bit of it might liven this up. In fact, there is one Ableton stock plugin, Lively Resonant. This little preset for, forget what kind of reverb this is, whether it's a convolution reverb or whatnot. This does a pretty good job of just like emulating a nice like live room sort of sound, you know, like imagine you have kind of an open room studio, but you want to be very sparing with it. Boy, now this feels too loud. I think what it is I played these notes very quietly over here. And these notes over here were played more loudly. Yeah. In fact, rather than... I'm just going to do it like this. We're going to just bring these down a bit. Oh, that's like perfect. Damn, that's awesome. What do you guys think? Do the drums sound a little bit too muddy now, or? Yeah, Signature was saying, what about cool vibraphone for the title? Yeah, maybe. Cool vibraphone. It does have not only just those little lo-fi vibraphones, it's got a nice little vibraphone solo over here that counterpoints the guitar solo. Like, maybe. I think, I kind of want a name that is like something to do with roses, or like a bouquet, or like it's just such like a love song, in my opinion. I'm not quite sure. Oh, cool vibrations is what you were saying. Sorry, I've got my glasses on today. I can't see worth shit. Cool vibrations. That's actually not a bad title. Cool vibrations. I'm gonna keep that one in my back pocket. Yeah, that's actually not a bad title. I'm gonna write it down in my I keep in my phone notes a big list of potential names. And I like to crowdsource names from everywhere. Song names, cool vibrations. All right. Let's run this back, see if anything sticks out at us. let's pop over to our bass. You know, I was saying earlier that I like to kind of get our drums sorted. I've got a dump truck outside. That's not helping. All right. Oh, we do have a little bit of compression going here. Something else I want to kind of play with is the tone. This has a really good, like, there we go. Might even let off on the compression a bit. Dude, this has got to be like one of my favorite songs I've made in a little while. Just to catch you guys all up to date, I'm dropping a single in like 1 week. It's called Summer Breeze, and it's like a really cool kind of track in this vein, but it's a little bit more summer beach party vibes. I don't know how to describe it other than that. And then this is what's gonna follow that up 2 weeks after that. So this is gonna be 3 weeks out. But you guys get the sneak peek because you're kind enough to pop in for the studio session. All right. Let's hear that bass's entrance. Okay, so I think it's a little bit strong in the intro. Let's set it to where it feels right in the intro and then see what it sounds like when we drop in. We might automate the volume to kind of come up when the track kind of comes in, right? But first, let's just slide this down for a minute. So it's at -12 currently. See, that feels a lot more. All right. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna grab a utility, and we're just gonna have this jump right here. It's gonna jump up 3 decibels. I said 3, not 12. Jesus Christ, dude. Maybe somewhere, maybe a little less than 3, actually. Do like 2.5. Man, I feel like at this point I'm questioning, like, am I even still in the vein of like hip hop and lo-fi, or am I just like making jazz music at this point? I'm not sure it really matters. It's just lovely stuff. get to work on this piano a little bit. Do we have any compression on here? No, this is just dry. Dry piano. I'm thinking like a little splash of LA2A might liven this. Like it might lift it in such a way that it might feel pretty vibrant, but I don't know. It could equally kind of smash some of the texture, you know? Love's Bouquet. You see, you know what's funny, Signature? I was thinking of the name Love Bouquet, but Love's Bouquet, as in like possessive, might actually fit a little bit more. You see, you're hitting on the right. You're like really hitting on the right vein here. Yeah, the two names that I had thought of was Love Bouquet and Rose Bouquet. This does feel pretty vibrant and a little bit compressed. Right now it's a little bit too high. What if we instead had this, instead of it, this needle floating, what if we had it just popping a little bit? Just kind of grabbing some of those peaks. That feels pretty good. Let's turn it down. Hell yeah, man. Alright, let's just kind of like go through this and level things a little bit more. I feel like this little counterpoint guitar might be able to come forward a little bit. Now, what are we doing with these guys? We've got this glockenspiel way off in the right ear. This guy feels a little bit leaned left. If we put him further left. There we go. Yeah. Yo, Mars, how you doing, man? He's like, long time no see. I know it's been too long since I've been streaming, man. Oh, man. How have you been, dude? Here, we'll turn this up a bit. Might even do a little bit of compression on this guy. Could be cool. But yeah, damn, I feel glad to be back streaming. I got all the homies here. Or at least two of the homies. We got Signature and Mars. Hell yeah. Let's get just like, I want maybe this to just barely lift this needle. Here we go. And then we're going to turn this back down. I don't know. We don't want to completely stomp those dynamics. I just want to kind of like raise the floor a little bit and kind of squish the ceiling just a smidge to make it feel a little bit more vibrant. Yeah. Should we take a look at this saxophone? Honestly, I'm just liking how this sounds currently. What have we got on here? So we've got RC20. And really, we're just using some saturation and some reverb. I'm liking how this is sound. There's a little bit of EQ going on there. And then we got a little bit of compression going. But yeah, Mars says, I've been chilling, just doing my thing. Hell yeah, man. He says, I feel like I jump in between timelines. Yeah, how so, man? Has it been that long since I've been streaming that you feel like you're jumping timelines? Man, we're getting to the point here where it's like, you know, the demo was so good for this to begin with that I really don't want to like completely start fucking with everything, right? Only the issues and only with the objective of getting a little bit of clarity here and there, maybe a little bit of flavor where I feel like I can get away with it. Okay, we don't need this vibraphone take. We got our vibraphone take here. Just cleaning up the project file. See, this could use a little bit of compression. Yeah, literally just a little bit. Down a little bit. But yeah, Mars says, I go for a long time in a timeline, then I'll drink, pass out earlier and wake up in another timeline for a while. Boy, I've done that before. Yeah, if you ever find yourself drinking so much that you feel like you're jumping timelines, that's usually when I'm like, okay, I think I need to take a break. I've certainly been there, man. I do not like the eerie feeling of like waking up after I've drank way too much. If I don't remember going to bed, I feel quite uncomfortable. Like, what did I do? All right, man. He's like, yeah, that's why I don't do it a lot. Smart man. Yeah, I think the most uncomfortable thing is when you black out and don't remember going home, but you wake up at home and then you're like, how did I get here? What's going on? And of course, it's always like your buddy gave you a ride or something, but you're like, what happened in the time that I don't remember? Oh man, when I was a kid, I remember we'd get smashed in my buddy's barn. Okay, getting I don't know. We'd have these like barn parties, which was really just me and like 6 of my friends just get going absolutely crazy. And one night, I remember I just got so fucking shit-faced and I woke up inside of his house because, it's separate from his barn. And I remember just thinking, what happened? Last thing I remember, I was standing in the barn with a beer in my hand. And the next thing I know, I'm like waking up in the basement of his house. I don't quite like that. Yeah, he says, I can drink a lot when I drink slow, but alcohol can sneak up on you. I prefer not to drink a lot. Yeah, that's fair, man. Yeah, I prefer a nice long evening of several drinks spaced out. He says, yeah, and you wake up in another timeline and everything is different. Start seeing people you haven't seen in a while. Yeah. Oh, I think the weirdest thing for me though was that night that I ended up like completely blacking out at my friend's place. I woke up with like these very odd looking bruises on my chest, and it's because at one point I was so drunk they tied me up. They tied me up and I had this like weird bruise mark. And I remember, dude, I was a teenager, so eventually my parents saw me walking around the house shirtless and was like, "What the fuck was that?" And I didn't have any excuses, so I thought I would tell them. Use an excuse from a different time that I injured myself in that barn when I jumped a tricycle off of a ramp and handlebarred myself. I was literally thinking like, there's no rational reason that I can explain this weird line bruise that I had. So I told them, oh, I did something dumb. I tried to jump a tricycle. That was a lie. That was actually just a fucking story from the last time that I was partying in that barn. No. I feel like by the time that I was 21, I knew my limits with alcohol way better than, I feel like the people you gotta watch are the people that were very sheltered and never learned, their limits with alcohol. All right, let's run through this. Yeah, signature's like, that's funny. Yeah. It was a little concerning at the time, man. Yeah, Mars says, and yet it seems like all that trauma sticks with us. Yeah. Some of it's trauma, some of it's good memories, man. I gotta say, I didn't quite like being an adult when it first was hitting me. Felt like I was just burdened with all this responsibility and stuff, but quite honestly, I don't really miss being a kid too much because I feel like nowadays I'm just so much more certain about who I am as a person, Like, I don't know. Oh, that guitar entered nice. Let's set this vibraphone a little bit more on the outside. A little bit more on the outside here. And then we set it a little bit quieter in the mix. No, it's a little bit buried now. Yeah, it makes sense why our parents pushed us, yeah. You know, it's funny, just on that topic, because I had some parents that were, loaded me with a lot of, they expected great things from me, right? I remember I wanted to go to school for music. They told me I had to go to school for STEM, right? Anything in science, technology, engineering, or mathematics. So I got a degree in computer science, and, well, lo and behold, I'm a music producer now. I don't think that quite worked out in the way that they were anticipating. But I will say I'm grateful that I got a computer science degree at a major university. I think what it gave me was discipline and confidence in myself to really, make something happen, Like, I wouldn't have started my own business, started going into business for myself as a music producer. I wouldn't have had that confidence in myself if I hadn't gotten that degree in computer science. And also, I wouldn't have met my wife, so, everything works out. Sometimes. Yeah. Yeah, Signature says, yeah, that's a good thing. Yeah, it's a good thing that, our parents push us, of course. God, this is such a lovely song. I might actually have to buckle down here. I'm kind of hearing it go by and pecking at it, but that's okay. I kind of don't want to get too overthinky about this mix, right? I need to I need to, just kind of be a little bit more casual, I think, in my approach for this, because I know if I if I overcook this song, I'm gonna ruin it. But yeah, now you make stems. Yeah, damn straight. Damn straight, Signature. Absolutely. See, I'm still working in STEM. Dude, this song just makes me feel so happy. Let's try to boost up this sax a bit. Okay, now we need to bring this the string forward, and we got to kind of decide how we're going to do that. We might do a little bit of compression on it, but I don't know. I kind of like how dynamic this is. I just want it to clamp a little bit on these really resonant. See, if I kind of clamp a little bit when it's really loud, I have more room to turn it up. Okay, that's pretty good compression. Let's turn this down now. Woo! Dude, this is lovely. But yeah, Mars says, the thing I've been focused on in my production is adding more dynamics to arrangements. I totally get you on that, man. I totally get you. I feel like night and day difference from when I used to have everything be pretty static. Dynamics is just one whole dimension that if you're not like exploiting it, you're missing a dimension of your music. Let's see how this sounds with that string next to it. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, he says, I listened to some tracks from Lily Jordy, and I like how she keeps her arrangement spontaneous. Yeah, can fill a room with just one sound. Ooh, yeah. No, I get you. Yeah, honestly, I feel like one of the biggest things I've kind of learned over the years is that sometimes it's not about like stacking on 1,000 different details, but sometimes it's more about like doing more with what you already have, you know? I don't know, just trying to squeeze every bit of expression out of every instrument that you're laying down. You know, if you kind of approach things like that, you might realize like, oh, I don't really need like 1 billion instruments all layered on the top of each other to really like make something interesting, hold somebody's attention, fill that space, you know? I don't know, but I feel like every year my production is wildly different, and it's usually because of something like that I kind of pick up on, you know? Oh, man. I wonder what 17-year-old me who is just getting into GarageBand, what he would think of these tracks. I can't help but wonder if like this needs to be a little bit different in how it's positioned. Let's try swapping the left and the right audio here. See if this just feels a little bit better. And this guy is leaned a little bit left. No, it's leaning right. We just scooted it a little bit. It's pretty center. Okay, I kind of like that entering in the left, but let's make it more subtle. It feels like it's sticking out above these guys, the glockenspiel and the string plucks. That's a little bit better. You know, sometimes it's okay to just like leave things more subtle, you know? But yeah, I see Mara saying she did a remix of a track where the first 30 seconds are just the reverbed kick. Interesting. Wow, for 30 seconds though, that seems like a lot. That seems like a long time to hold people on a reverbed kick, you know? Maybe I just have no patience nowadays. My ADD brain is fried. like this needs to lean a little bit more left. There we go. But yeah, he says it is. But she did dynamically, it made it work well. Okay. See, you could do a lot with just like one element. Oh, we can get rid of this track. We're not using it. Yeah, I strive for that kind of impact. No, I hear you, man. Dude, this track is sounding so good. We haven't even really done a lot of EQing, but I don't think I want to shave a ton out of this. You know, it's like we're not having issues hearing anything, right? There's not really a whole lot that we would gain. Like, I think the strategy for this one is we're going to keep it as full as possible. I really don't want to, like, cut much. There's, like, maybe one little bit of EQing that I thought might be advantageous on this bass, though. So you guys might notice. Okay, let's look at this together. We've got the strong resonant and the low end, of course. But there's some important information up here. That's kind of like the sound of the... So it's kind of the sound of the wood on the neck. And, you know, sometimes what I like to do with this guy is I like to kind of clamp down on this mid-range. This puts more focus on the low and the high. And you know what's really great about this is it's kind of getting it out of the way of our piano up here, which is so much more focused down there. And our piano might be able to, here I was like, we're not going to try to shave much. Let's try to get some of this on the low end. Out of the way for our bass. Turn down our drums a smidge. There we go. Ah, it does sound good. Thank you. Man, I need more coffee. I need more coffee. And then I need to like really like fresh reset. We'll listen through this and really try to like just anything that comes at us is what we're looking for. We're not trying to look at it with a microscope. We're trying to just listen to it as a listener would, right? So anyways, I'll be right back. Just going to get some hot coffee. Take this as an opportunity to save. And while I'm doing that, I hope you guys enjoy my newest release. It's called Reminiscence. It just came out last week. So yeah, the 2As are great at clamping and bringing those low sounds forward. Absolutely, man. I think it's sounding really good, especially on like the piano. I think that's just like, yeah, a good vibe. But yeah, I agree with Signature. Coffee time. I'll be 2 seconds. I'm just going to heat up a little bit of coffee. But in the meantime, TapDaddy on all platforms. This is my newest single, Reminiscence. I'll be right back. Try not to blast it out for you guys. We are back. Oh, back and ready to dive into it, man. Got some hot coffee. Oh, lovely, man. All right, let's get back into Ableton Live. Here we are. Well, let's give it a fresh listen through, fresh ears. Let's check it out. Signature says, "Nice one, dude. Thank you, man." Hell yeah, I appreciate it. Mars got his coffee too. Hell yeah. Absolutely. Let's check this out. Might actually set this back a little bit. This guy. Same with this guy. All right. See, I'm already at the beginning. I'm like, let's turn it all up. Now I'm like, let's bring some of this back. It's okay. It's all part of the process. I don't know. Did this sound good? Maybe a little bit forward. That string to be decently prominent. Damn, this is good. My head's bobbing. Hell yeah. Me too, man. Man, you know what this really reminds me of? I remember when my wife first got her job. I think it may have even been sometime around her birthday. Honestly, I can't remember what the occasion was, but I do remember, I was picking her up from like her first day at work, and I got the idea in my head to go buy her some flowers. And man, nothing will make you feel more like a man than walking into a place, buying a bouquet of flowers and being like, yeah, I'm gonna give this to my girl. And I I remember I felt like I was kind of on a mission, you know. This was before we were married too. But you know, I'm like in the car, got my flowers. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna pick my girl up from work and surprise her with some flowers. So I'm like, that's why I wanted to name this song like Rose Bouquet or something like that. A lizard in my backyard is looking at me funny. You better win that staring contest, man. Love the piano, thank you. I see Signature was saying ditto. Scott, your head bobbing too? Hell yeah. Curious if like maybe this guy he's come forward a little bit more. This glockenspiel feels a little quiet. There we go. Mars says, I quit my job, brought in flowers, and for my ex-boss to ask her out. Oh, man! And managed to threaten to fire her? What? It went totally wrong. Oh, my God, Mars. That is... Wow. Wow, man. Hey, man, I applaud the balls on you to do that. I take it she said no. I don't know. Maybe she said yes. Maybe that's why they wanted to fire her. What is their business though? If you quit your job, if you're not in the company anymore. And he says, and yes, she did want me to, but she obviously chose her job over me, which was fine. Yeah, that's fair, man. Damn, that's wild, man. Oh, man. Oh, dude. That's brutal. That's absolutely brutal. What do these companies care if their employees are dating? Of course, if it's your boss, then that's a little bit... conflict of interest and stuff, but he says exactly, because they had been stealing money from me. Oh, man. Well, it sounds like it was a good move to get out, man. Oh, we're gonna bring this sax up a bit. So just like, dude. Says I was making $4,000 in tips every month. Holy shit. Then upper management started stealing $2,000 a month. Dude, that's fucking crazy. That's fucked. gosh. Man, I'm feeling really satisfied with this mix. I'm really questioning what else I want to do to this. Well, I know one thing that we gotta do. But yeah. Mars says 6 months later they caught the GM stealing money and just fired him. Good. And he says she was great. She was a great girl too. That was the depressing part. Oh man. And he says, yeah, it's a great mix. Thank you, man. Dude, that's just fucking wild. Mars, you are a wild man. I applaud you for having the tenacity to quit your job and buy your ex-boss some flowers. That's beautiful, honestly. Oh man. Okay. I want to straighten out. We got this sax. Like, this sounds great. I don't want to do anything more to that. All right. Oh, man. Okay, so we're going to round off this fade out. Like, we know that we want to do that. I feel like particularly these mixes that I do for Spotify, I can't help but, really listening through it, really letting it run by 1,000 times before I move on to the mastering process. Because, you only get one chance to really get it right. And of course I can come back and do a mix V2 on this, but I'm liking this so much, it's unlikely that I will, right? So with that in mind, and I mean, it totally also depends on how the master turns out. But, there's a lot riding on this, I envision that this song could do really great on Spotify. Turn up this theremin a little bit. Keep going back and forth on this sax. It's coming down a little bit. But yeah, he says, to finish, people told me 3 days later she quit too. Well, sounds like it wasn't a great place to work. Yeah, paid the bills for a while. Fair enough, man. I'm gonna try moving this piano down 1 decibel. Oh, this is so good. This is so good. All right. I did turn that piano down 1 decibel. I feel like it was starting to feel very like mid-range heavy. That's just kind of allowing for all of the details and melodies to kind of poke out a little bit more. The piano is still plenty prominent. Now it feels like this guy is a little bit too loud. I definitely cranked this guy a bit too much. Maybe this guy needs a little bit of compression on him just to kind of normalize. There's some of these notes that kind of poke out a little bit too much. We'll probably do this before the reverb. And don't need any presets. We're just gonna set this. You can definitely tell some of these notes really poke out. Definitely a good amount of compression on here. Now we're gonna turn this down. It's a great track, dude. Thank you, man. I'm feeling stoked on this. All right. Dude, that's sounding great. I want to hear it through halfway through this main section into this section with all these small parts, just to make sure that nothing is like poking out, sounding way louder than the rest, right? See, like this is kind of a bit much. Perfect. This is okay. Now we're really locked in. Guys, I think we're about ready to start the mastering process. And I can't wait to dive into this, man, because I think that this is gonna really shine as we start to really compress this together, you know? Yeah, I see Mars saying everything works great together. Thank you, man. Yeah, this is feeling really gelled and just nice. I can tell this is going to be a song that I am going to just love for years and years and years. That's why it feels like there's so much pressure on this mixing session, you know? But I'm glad I didn't get too carried away. We tried to keep this pretty simplistic in terms of our approach to the mix. You guys might notice I'm not like bussing everything out, doing like parallel compression, and you know, I'm not trying to overcomplicate this. I think that sometimes where I get the best results is when it sounds really great from the production, just from the production going forward, right? And ideally, then I don't have to go too overboard in the mix. If I have to do a ton of hard work in the mix, it just means that I didn't do really great at the production, you know? And likewise, the mastering should be a walk in the park, you know? It should be a piece of cake, man. It should be easy. So, you know, it's just like, I think that it's when I'm not wrestling with everything is when I get the absolute best results. And that's what we're aiming for here. And that's what we're getting, honestly. It's great. It's great. Max peak volume is minus 8.52. You know, what's crazy is I feel like I've been turning everything up, but really, we've moved down. We started with 6 decibels of headroom, and right now we're at minus 8.5 decibels of headroom. So we're really in a good spot. We're about to start really bringing the loudness of this up. Let's pull out our Shadow Hills master compressor and begin the mastering process. All right. So I'm going to bring this in with the drums and everything. Enable sidechain. We'll start increasing these thresholds. Yeah, I definitely want to compress this pretty aggressively. I think it's sounding mostly good on this optical. I don't want to do too much discrete compression. You'll notice it sounds louder, but it's actually lost 1 full decibel of max peak, essentially. This compression's doing great work. All right. That's actually sounding pretty damn good. Now we got to really think of flavor. I was almost considering a little bit of tape processing on this master. This might be a bit much in the lows, though. We're going to find out. And it might sharpen the snare a little bit too much. We're going to see. Let's see, I want to turn this EQ to CCIR. The bass sounds good. This might be the splash of vibrance we're looking for. Alternatively, there is something else I wanted to try. We might try both of these together. We'll see. We're going to try it every which way. I was really worried about that sharpening the snare too much. Both of these kind of sharpen that snare. Yeah, I love tape. I use it so much. I agree, man. Same here. Yeah, this guy is Oxide Tape Recorder by Universal Audio. I love this a lot more than like RC20 when it comes to like mixing. I mean, RC20 is like great for sound design, I think, but this is a little bit more of like a literal like tape emulation. It's a little bit more literal, meaning like it's got a little bit more focus on subtle like compression and quote unquote hardware EQing, you know? Whereas I think RC20 is a little bit meant to be more transformative in making things sound like lo-fi rather than like actually making something sound like it was recorded to tape, you know? So for mixing, I find myself using this guy, Oxide, quite a bit. I really like this plugin. Now, is it going to sound a lot more clean, though, if I turn it off and just use the 610 preamp? See, the one thing that I'm kind of worried about is this tape really seems to extend that low end. You'll really hear it in this kick, right? It's almost too heavy in that low. I'm gonna try to fix this. But yeah, I see Mars was saying I typically use Arturia J37, Waves J37, and Waves Kramer tape. He says, I'll use Oxide like you for mastering. Yeah, no doubt, man. Yeah, the kick doesn't feel too heavy anymore. Now, I was also kind of thinking about doing one extra layer of distortion. I purposely didn't try to go too hard on this preamp because I wanted to try a little bit of a little radiator. Now, this is where it's like, we might have to choose the preamp or a little radiator. And the thing that I kind of don't want to get rid of the preamp for is because this little notch up here that boosts these highs, it does so in a very peculiar way that just feels great on the master. But I don't know, I think that little radiator is so much better about getting this sort of like mid-range warmth to it. See, I'm really worried that I'm going a little bit overboard here. I think it's almost too much. I mean, yes, it sounds so much more vibrant, but it's also kind of starting to sound a little bit muddy. We don't want to introduce too much mud. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe we need to just back it off a little bit on the distortion. So smooth. I agree, man. Oh, thank you, Signature. You know, I think I'm like overstressing this. I think that this clearly sounds so rich and full and just, oh yeah, buttery smooth. It's cool. I think we're going to keep all of this. The tape, the 610 preamp, and the little radiator preamp. This just all in tandem with each other is just working really well. So like this is giving me some nice compression and a little bit of saturation, a little bit of EQ, lifting those highs. This is really lifting the high highs and giving us a little bit of distortion as well. But this is giving us that mid-range warmth. This is giving us this like nice fullness. And I don't think I want to compromise on any of these. The more I listen to it, the less muddy it really sounds. I don't think it's sounding too muddy. I think I'm just like, my brain isn't used to hearing it this full, you know? And of course, we got Shadow Hills as well. So really, we've got this feeding into this, which is feeding into, I believe, a little radiator into the 610 preamp. So it goes bonk, 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 bonk. We're gonna see what our max peak is. It's currently at minus 5.56. Alright, so we're going to bring this up by 5.56 decibels. And then we're going to run it into our maximizer. So, well, we're going to do a little EQing on it. I'll let Ozone try to, estimate the EQ. If we did our homework right, it should kind of be like this nice slanted going upwards into the highs, but we'll see how that turns out. But yeah, I see Signature saying it's perfect, sounds like I'm in a jazz club. Absolutely, man. See, that's why I was saying earlier, like, I feel like am I even making like jazzy hip hop anymore? Am I just making jazz music? I kind of feel like I'm kind of dipping my toes more into just like jazz music, and that's totally fine by me. I like it. I like it a lot. So we're gonna prop this up by 5.56 decibels. I'm gonna also try to jump over to, I'm gonna try to turn down the pass through a little bit, so it's gonna get a little bit quieter. I just don't want to blast your guys' ears out. We'll get this down a little bit more. gonna go ahead and throw a limiter on the other side of this just to catch anything that might go into the red. Maybe that pass through can come up a bit. Oh, man. I'm gonna have to, like... I'm probably gonna have to sit on this master and really decide if this is, like, too much saturation. But I'm quite enjoying the fullness of this. I see Mars was saying, it sounds right. Usually the problems arise when using reverb, but it's not affecting the tails any. Yeah, and you know, I kind of put most of the reverbs that I was planning to use when we were in the production phase of this, and the demo was sounding really good. Like, I didn't have to do any, like, mix bus trickery to really get it to gel right. It was just sounding good, you know? God, I'm feeling so happy about this song. Let's go ahead and pull out Ozone. It's going to get louder again, guys, and I don't know if I'll set you guys down or not. But, all right, we are going to run this. It might jump up in volume randomly, just giving you guys a little warning. But let's run it, see what it's going to do. Oh, that wasn't bad. Interesting. I don't think I hate the CQ, honestly. It's interesting that it chose to really jump up this above the 1K to 3K range. I knew it was gonna have a trajectory of like this. I don't think I want to fuck with that too much, honestly. Let's set our true peak at the ceiling. Let's... it all fades out. Let's pull out our loudness meter. We're aiming for like minus 10.5 LUFS is about what I want. Let's pull this out, run it from the beginning, and we're also listening for like artifacts, anything that's kind of not agreeing with this limiter, you know? Anything that might kind of click, pop, whatever. Let's run it. Do you have Saturn II? I actually don't. Remind me again, what is Saturn II? Saturn II is great because it works as a multi-band leveler, and you can control the saturation by band. Oh, that's nice. That does sound really nice, man. It's FabFilter's saturator. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense, man. One day I might have to get FabFilter. Mine is 10.3. I'm not sure if I want to mess with that too much. If we did, we might kind of turn this down a little bit. Mine is 10.4. That's 0.1 off from what I was aiming for to minus 10.5. I think that might just be it. Let me save this. We're going to run through it again. Make sure we really like this. But yeah, Mark says, I use a lot of saturators for different things. Yeah, I'm with you on that. It works really at taming frequencies so that you can use your EQs for more focused details. Okay, interesting. I'm usually using saturation for like warmth and intensity. So like warmth in the mid-range, energy in the high range, specifically for like vocals and stuff. Nice, thank you, man. This sounds so full. I love it. Guys, I think we did it. Oh, man. Dude. Oh, I cannot wait to drop this. This is coming out in about 3 weeks. If you guys are curious, it'll be dropping in 3 weeks. And it'll probably be called something like Love Bouquet, Rose Bouquet. I'm not quite sure. These are all kind of placeholders. Yeah, but I don't know. point is, 3 weeks from now, this is dropping on Spotify, and you guys got to see the mix session. So thank you guys so much for hanging out on this. It was really good to catch up with you guys. I mean, holy shit, I've just been gone for so long. We're going to be cooking up beats on Saturday, so if you guys want to, pop in, come say what's up. Saturday morning cook up going strong, But yeah, I see Mars saying, I try not to make too many adjustments on the EQ unless I have to. But I find usually if I am, it's because something else is causing problems. Yeah, my strategy for EQing has been to be more subtractive than additive, and oddly enough, that kind of helps me not... you can kind of think of additive EQs as the same as subtractive. When you increase the volume of something, it's just like decreasing the volume everywhere else, right? And so sometimes, oddly enough, by subtractive EQing, I keep it sounding more full and I only take away what I mean to, right? So that's been kind of my thoughts on EQ as of lately. But yeah, definitely cool stuff. Thank you, Signature. Man, this was beautiful. All right, well, I think I'm gonna call it there, guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out, and I hope to see you guys on Saturday. We're gonna be making some bangers, so I'll see you guys then. Until next time, happy producing, happy mixing. I'll see y'all later. Peace out.